Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. This is Rusty 78609, and we are on the road again. If you can see from that shadow on the road, the sun is directly behind us. Isn't that wonderful? I'm glad I'm not going that way. Yo. But anyway, yeah, I just pulled over and stopped and fixed a little rattle at the door. Yeah, it's always the door, but I'm getting better. But we're on the road. We're about, 10 miles out of Cuero, Texas, heading northwest, probably more west than north. About 7:45 a.m. New Year's Day, guys. New Year's Day video. I'll post it the day after. Why? Because that's the kind of guy I am. But anyway, it's 2021, ladies and gentlemen. Isn't that wonderful? Yeah, it is. I mean, it's amazing. It's a beautiful day here in South Texas, or yeah, this would be southeast Texas, and I'm cruising along at about 58 miles an hour, and I'm getting 9.2 miles a gallon, which hadn't changed in a long time. Yeah, we're just crossing over some little creek there. But anyway, yeah, so 2020 was a good year. I have no complaints. I hope 2021 is good or better. Main thing is keep your health. As long as you got that, you can do a lot of things. But having said that, yeah, 2020 made a few changes. Yeah, I sold my home bases and moved to an RV park. Got me a motorhome. My son's got my casita now. My casita travel trailer. And he's learning about it. He's called me a couple of times with some questions about it, which I understand because it's the first time he's ever had an RV. But having said that, what can I tell you about 2021? Well, we're starting off New Year's Day 2021 on the road again, and hopefully we'll be doing quite a bit of this year. I'm almost certain that I'll keep the RV site that I have in Llano, Texas as my home base because it's a good deal, good location. And I like it there. I'm very pleased with that little RV park. It's quiet and has a lot of things I like. It's hard to find an RV park where you're not right between two RVs and both of them have dogs, and the dogs never bark until they leave. And so, yeah, I don't have that issue. Nothing against dogs, and all you dog lovers, don't come after me. It's not the dog's fault. But what a perfect day to be traveling. It shows to be about 39 degrees. A little wind out of the west. Yeah, more west than north. So it's not affecting the mileage much, maybe a little bit on the downside. But comparing a motorhome to a travel trailer as far as getting ready to go, well, now that I've got the Class C set up, I don't have to move anything, or very few things. I mean, the inside job is minimal. And as far as the outside, unhooking the water, sewer, and electric, 5 minutes. I don't use the black water tank, so I don't have to worry about the drain hose too much. Just I wash it out anyway and put it in a trash bag. Or actually, it's a leaf bag, a big bag that has those little drawstring straps. I just put it in there and put it in the storage on the side of the motorhome. Plenty of storage in there. Yeah, my idea of putting the electric trike in there would never have worked. No, because by the time you get your garden hose in there, or your water hose, your drain hose, your electric cable, because the cable on this one, it's an external cable. You don't hide it on the inside of the RV like you do on travel trailers and fifth wheels. So that goes in there, plus miscellaneous things that I have of my own, some tools and stuff. And the trike would have just been too much. So with the trike racks working okay, no problem with that. I've ordered some better straps and stuff, so I'm going to polish that diamond a little bit more. And then the WeBoost antenna I'm going to take that tape off, that clear tape, and put some, I ordered some screw clamps. Got 4 of them I'll put on there. So that'll take care of that, and that'll be permanently, sort of semi-permanently mounted on the ladder on the back. I'm going to get a Max Air vent fan installed hopefully in the next few days while I'm in Llano. The service guy contacted me and said, let him know when I was back in Llano he'd run over and do that thing. He had to get some Dycar, that sealant, the good stuff. And so anyway, but yeah, we're coming into Cuero, Texas right now. I'm not sure what the population of Cuero is. I'm going to guess 5,000 or 6,000. I guess I'm sure they have a good high school football team. They're kind of known for their football program. Now, as far as academics, they're probably 1,000th in the nation. But as long as they have a good football team, that's all that matters in Texas. No, every student can be failing in the high schools, but if they have a winning football team, they've had a good year. And that's just the way it is. Sports dominates. So the speed limit's 55. So it showed, well, it says 6,841. But they got all the stuff. They got a nice Walmart, a big HEB, and so yeah, it's OK Town gasoline here at this first station shows to be $1.86 for regular unleaded. All these little gas stations in Texas and most places I've been in other states, they're not only gas stations now, they're like restaurants, So that kind of has got to affect these restaurateurs in all the places. Yeah, the name of their football team is the Gobblers. State championship about 10 years, well, 2000. The latest one is 2018. And to win the state championship's like winning the lottery almost. But we got us a full tank of gas, and the sun is directly behind me, but unfortunately it's in that mirror and it's shining right in my face. But we're going to turn right up here at this red light to the right, and that'll be the end of that. I guess when I start passing people, I know I'm in a school zone or something. What it was, the speed limit dropped to 30 and I'm going 37. So how do I rate, or how would I compare motorhome travel at RVing as compared to travel trailer? I think it's just 6 to 5 and pick them, I mean, it's whatever you like. I mean, at this moment, I'm enjoying the Class C. Yeah, it's got plenty of room, plenty of storage, drives okay, steady as she goes. With the pulling the travel trailer, it's what it is, you're towing a travel trailer. We take a right on 183 and go all the way to Luling, and then we turn left on another road. I'm not sure what it is. Let's get up here. We're in Texas, and I guess in other states you can make a right turn on red. Got a full moon. Boy, it's beautiful last night. It shows to be $1.79 there for regular unleaded. Beautiful full moon last night. Fireworks going off all around me. In fact, they had the fireworks display for Victoria, the city, at the city park, and I just happened to be facing in the direction where they were setting off the fireworks last night, which was pretty neat. I could look out the front window of my Class C RV and watch the fireworks. Yeah, they started some of them early, and then later on apparently they did some more. Used to come over here on Sunday mornings and eat at a restaurant up here on the right, Mexican food restaurant, and I'd get huevos rancheros with ham, and it came with refried beans, a slice of ham, and some ranch eggs. That's what huevos are, eggs, Huevos rancheros, or ranch eggs. Basically, it means it's hot sauce. And sometimes that hot sauce can burn a hole in the plate. Pretty good stuff. Cuero, I think, in Spanish translates into leather, means leather, I think. And they do have some leather or processing places, one over in Yoakum, and there may be one here, I don't know. They make belts and boots and stuff, leather products. Speed limit 50. Pretty day for traveling. It's New Year's Day, you know, of course, all the people that have a long weekend are getting over their hangover right now. And I'm on the road with no hangover. Have I ever had a New Year's Day hangover? Jeez, how many times? How many times? You know, when you're young and foolish, you do foolish things. Or I did. I certainly wasn't perfect. We got 31 miles to Gonzales, Texas, and then a few more miles to Luling. Then we go to New Braunfels, and then we go to Blanco, Johnson City, cut across over to Highway 71 to Llano, and we're done. But it'll be around 1 p.m. when we get there, or around that time, which is okay. I don't have anything planned for today. And as far as staying warm in this thing, I was concerned about that when I was driving on cold days, that it would be difficult to stay warm in the front part of the cab because you got so much volume. But right now it's 38 degrees outside and I'm perfectly comfortable. I had to turn the heat down, as a matter of fact. Yeah, I've got the rattles pretty well nailed down, you know, and most of them are right around that entry door, screen door, not the entry door itself, but the screen door that's attached there. And but I've got it pretty well fixed up. Need to make a few minor adjustments, you know what I mean. Polish that diamond just a little bit more, and that'll be done. Beautiful drive, I'm telling you. You know, days like this when there's very little traffic, you know, if it was overcast, it'd be better. But it's perfectly clear with the sun behind me most of the way. Yeah, that makes it pretty nice. Actually, it's off to the right side now. But yeah, we're doing okay. Beautiful full moon here to my left. If you go to the right here at this fork in the road, you go to Yoakum, Texas. Gonzales, straight ahead. Well, anyway, guys, I'll let y'all enjoy the view. I'm going to have me some of my chocolate stuff and my mix and my green tea and enjoy the drive, and then I'll end the video here in a minute. Pretty nice way to live, ain't it, guys? For me, it is. Had a good visit with my sisters. They both have them a nice home and got their grandkids around and their children. They couldn't have it any better. On the road again. Yeah, as far as getting a front end alignment, I think what I'll do on that is I'll just wait and I'll probably end up having to pay it myself without getting reimbursed, but that's the way that goes. I don't know how much a front end alignment is. I heard everywhere from 150 to 250. So we'll see. Don't need it now. I was thinking, just when I started driving this morning, I was thinking, what would be your next step? In other words, after the Class C, what would you move to if you moved to anything? And I don't know, man. That is a toughie. That's a little farther down the road. I'm 75 and changing every day, getting older, so we'll see. I want to enjoy this way of life as long as I can. Variety is the spice of life. It's just nice to be driving down a highway, really no destination in mind. I mean, I could change my mind and go to Palo Duro Canyon if I wanted to. And it's a good feeling. Not that I'll do that, but it says slower traffic, keep right. They might as well just change that and say, Rusty, right lane. Because I'm always going slower. Yeah, it's nice and warm here in the cab area. It is. Some people have suggested getting a curtain so you could just keep this area warm. Hell, it works fine without anything. And as far as heating the RV, like last night it got down to, I think the low was like 38, wind blowing pretty good. And I had both electric heaters on low, and it kept the inside at 60 degrees, which is fine for me because I like it cool. Got up this morning, I turned one of them up to level 2, and within a few minutes it's up to about 65. Same as the Casita, which surprises me. On the road again, guys, I'm telling you. Who would have thought? If I'd looked at a crystal ball when I was 30 years old, would I have seen this in my future? No. What I saw then was bigger houses, fancier cars, country club membership, more golf, just like it was drawn up. But anyway, ladies and gentlemen, from getting closer to Gonzales, Texas, this is Rusty 78609 out in southern part of Texas, USA. Yeah, Texas there's so much variety. It's kind of like, if you judge a whole group of people by one, you make a big mistake. And the same way with judging a state by one small piece of it that you saw. A lot of people see East Texas and they think Texas is all piney woods and mosquitoes. And people that see South Texas along the Gulf think it's all flat and humid. People that see West Texas think it's all just desert and nothing. And the people that see Northwest Texas see the mountains and the desert area and so forth. So it's got all the variety. But anyway, guys, here we go. Thumbs up. Happy New Year. Carpe diem. Seize the day in Latin. Adios, bye-bye. Buy anything you want anytime, but if you think about it, use the Amazon link in the description of all of my videos. Why? It doesn't cost you a penny. Just click on the link and go to Amazon. If you want to support the channel, if you're going to buy something from Amazon, that's an easy way to do it. Forget Patreon, forget PayPal and all that other stuff. Just do that and I'd be satisfied. And but be that as it may, drink plenty of water, take deep breaths, stretch, walk, stand guard at the door of your mind, and enjoy your life. Best thing you can do is try to keep your health. And for those of you that have made resolutions or revolutions, then keep them, and good luck. Adios, amigos. Bye-bye.